everybody, it's Caitlin here. Today I am making maple walnut fudge cold process soap, and I am going to be using Nature's Garden maple walnut fudge fragrance oil, and I'm also using Crafter's Choice walnut shell powder, and I'm going to be using Box Micas Smoky Rose Mica. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I already have my sodium lactate in my oils. Now I just need to add my lye solution, and I'm just going to pour it straight in. And if you hear any barking, that's just my annoying dog who thinks that everybody who goes past my house is out to get us. Tai-Tai, get out of here. Out. Out. Okay. So I'm going to mix this just until it's past emulsification. Okay. And now I'm going to add my fragrance. I don't know if this speeds it up or not. I think it behaves well. That's what I saw like on the website for it. So let me grab my scale here, and I'm going to tear that, turn it on, and I'm going to pour in my fragrance oil. And I'm going to do 2 ounces. 2 to 2.5 ounces. If I go over 2, it's fine. Whoops, and I'm spilling it. I just went a hair over 2 ounces, which is fine. This fragrance oil does discolor to more of like an orangey tan, which will be fine. It'll kind of just discolor to the color of walnut fudge, which works however. And then here I'm using my new spatula from Box Micas, and I'm just going to stir in that fragrance to make sure that it doesn't do anything crazy. And this looks really, really creamy, and I could leave it at just this and pour it, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to stick blend this a little bit because I am going to do a little swirl in the soap. Let me move you just closer to the center. Okay, now that that's more incorporated in, I am going to take, this is my last clean bowl here, small bowl, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to pour just a little bit into there. Let's do a little bit more. Okay, and this is, in this bowl is going to be this Smoky Rose Mica from Box Micas. It's a really pretty color. It's really sparkly. Just trying to open it with my gloves on. Okay, got it open. Ooh, it's so pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and pour the whole thing in. And it has little gold flecks in it, which are gorgeous. Okay, and I'm going to stick blend this. And you can see, I hope, how gorgeous this color is. that's getting quite thick, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to my other bowl. And I'm going to make sure this is all stick blended or incorporated well. There's still a lot of air bubbles in there I could see, but can you see the metallic, there's like a metallic glow to this color. Really pretty, and I hope it really shows up in the soap. Okay, I'm going to stick that over there. And then in this one, I'm not adding any colorant. I am strictly adding some walnut shell powder just to add some speckles. And I'm going to use one of my new spoons from Box Micas. And I don't want a crazy amount of speckles in this part. It is going to discolor, so these might just disappear. I don't know. So let's go ahead and mix those in. Okay. Now I think I'm going to do what I was thinking about doing before, which was I'm just going to do a layer soap. I was going to do some swirls, but I already have a soap with similar colors that's swirled. So let's just make sure this is well mixed in. This is a gorgeous color, nice cream, like a honey creamy color. And this fragrance oil smells amazing. I don't know if you guys could see the speckles in this. I know my where my phone is blocks the light a little bit, but there's the two colors and they're just gorgeous. So I think I am going to do, I'm going to pour all of this cream into the mold and then top it off with the that brown color. So let's pour all this beautiful cream color into the mold. This isn't the size mold that I normally use. I need to clean my other soap mold, and that's strictly why I'm using this, because I'm too lazy to clean my other mold right now. It has a lot of soap stuck in it from unmolding it last time, and I just wasn't feeling it, scraping it out and all of that. And this one, when I unmolded it, it only had a little bit of soap on it, so I just cleaned it with some alcohol and it came right off. But the other one has like bigger chunks of soap on it, so I have to clean the inside and everything. The wood and everything got soap on it. This is a very creamy look. I almost added honey to this, or maple syrup. I almost did add maple syrup, but I didn't. Okay, let's wipe that on there. And now, ooh, excuse my reach. Let me move this here. So there's the cream, and I think what I'm gonna do with this other color is, I was thinking about kind of dropping it down a little bit, swirling it and then topping it off so there's a slight swirl to it. So let's see. So I'm going to just take the littlest, let me see, let's use this. I'm going to use this stick here and just drop the swirl down in there And then I'm going to top it off the rest of the way with this darker color. Trying to get this without getting in your view. It's so much easier soaping when you don't have to film. But then I start making soap and I'm like, well, I might as well film it. So pretty much all of my soaps, I have a few soaps that I didn't film, but I pretty much film all of my soaps. That way I have enough videos going up. And I'm not a big company. I'm a one-person business starting out. And I don't make huge batches. This is the only batch I'm going to make of this fragrance, and this may or may not sell out. It might take the full season to sell all of the bars. So I don't make a lot of every bar. Every batch is small. The maximum size batch I make is 8 bars right now, because I cut them thicker than an inch. And then this mold, because I cut them a little thicker, I only get 7 bars out of it. So I'm only going to have 7 bars of this available for people, which is fine because, like I said, I have a very, very small clientele right now, and this batch size is perfect for me. I would even go as far as doing a half the amount, only doing like a little baby batch, like one of those little sample batches. Because there's certain fragrances that I think are going to sell and then they don't. And then I'm stuck with all this soap. But if you're interested in buying any of the soaps that you've seen me make, I do have a Facebook page where I sell my soaps. I don't have a website up yet. I believe I'm going to do that beginning of next year. So we will see. Alright, I'm going to bang this down. And why do we bang the stuff down? Well, it gets a lot of air bubbles out. You could see an air bubble popped up there. And it just helps to clean up the bar. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and just wipe this. Clean it up a little. Okay, and I don't know if I want to do a texture on top or what. Let's see. I don't think I want to add anything else to this batch of soap. I think I'm just going to leave it plain on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spoon that I used for my walnut shell powder, and I'm just going to kind of bounce it on top of the bar just to smooth it out a little bit. This gets those weird little lumps and bumps off of the top. And if I really wanted to do a slight texture, I could. Just kind of doing one of these. But see, it just leaves little bumps. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave it just so. Then I'm going to give it a nice spray with the alcohol, and that really makes it shimmer and shine. I thought about putting glitter on this one, but I don't have any colors that I would like with this. You could see it shimmering, this top layer. Alright, let me get my gloves off. Okay, this is the top of it. Could you see the little shimmers? They're like little shimmers on top. Let me spray it again with the alcohol so you could kind of see it. Do you see it shimmering? Yep. But anyways, so that's it for this soap, and I will bring you back for the cut, and that'll probably be tomorrow for me and in 2 seconds for you. Alrighty guys, see you in a sec.